and Meghan made another sharp exit as they snubbed a family jubilee event yesterday. I'm surprised they were there at all, to be fair. The US-based pair dashed from the Queen's Thanksgiving service at St Paul's Cathedral rather than join other royals and VIPs at a reception. I will have to be honest, I would really struggle to be in the royal family. It really irritates the hell out of me. Also on the front here we have a free £1 Ladbrokes Derby bet. That was for the Epsom Derby. And Dame Debs, I'm so angry at what's happening to my body. I'm not sure who this is, we'll find out as we get into the newspaper. I also have a cup of coffee, but unfortunately I can't fit it on the table, so I'll have to leave it for now. Inside we have William and Kate, the Duchess of Cambridge, and Meghan and Harry. Over on the right hand side, I mean, you have to feel a little bit sorry for William, having no hair in his like mid-30s or late 30s. I'd literally shave the whole lot off. I couldn't be doing with that. There is the Queen. Here we go. I mean, it's a lot for a lady of her age to have gone through, isn't it? The whole weekend, all these celebrations. Now we have a little diagram of where certain royals are sat. Now it's a good job they put these on here because I would literally know none of these people at all. So on the left all the way up here we have Prince and Princess Michael of Kent somewhere. I guess that's him. We have Princess Anne and Tim Lawrence, Kate and Wills. So we have Prince and Princess Michael of Kent, but they just get Kate and Wills. Old Charlie boy there looking a little bit older. Camilla. Mike and Zara Tyndall. I don't know where. I think that is that them. Is that him? That's Peter Phillips by the looks of it. I know Mike Tyndall was a rugby player. Prince Edward and Sophie. God knows who they are. Lady Louise and Viscount Seven. What a cool name that is, Viscount Seven. Beatrice and Eduardo Mapelli Mozzi. What a bloody name that is. Eugene and Jack Brooksbank. Sound like a reality TV couple. Meghan and Harry, who couldn't be far enough away if they tried. Then we have the Duke and Duchess of Gloucester, the Duke of Kent, Princess Alexandra. She must have done something wrong to be all the way over here on the right hand side. She must be like the least important of the lot. I swear down the Queen probably just wants to sit at home, watch Love Island, and have a Mars bar. She don't want all this hassle. Oh, there they are, torturing the little boy with loud noises. There the Queen is legging it to catch the end of EastEnders. They made a stand for 26 minutes. Are they taking the mick? I can't stand for 26 minutes, let alone a 90-odd-year-old lady. I reckon they had a little stool underneath her which couldn't see it. She was sort of sitting down. something that the Archbishop of York said. I don't think the Queen turned up to this, whatever the hell it was, this next part of the ceremonies. Somebody's collapsed here, bloody hell. 2 members of the Military Guard of Honour collapsed while waiting to welcome the royal family. What the hell's that all about? RAF man fainted and fell on his back. Christ. Was he on drugs or something? How the hell's an RAF bloke just faint randomly? 20 minutes later, a Royal Marine collapsed or appeared to lose consciousness. I reckon they'd had too much to bloody drink. That is crazy. I mean, it was only 20 degrees, that wasn't that hot, the temperature. I don't know. Something a bit dodgy there if you ask me. Bloody Vladimir Putin trying to sabotage us. So this is like some of the stuff that was going on around the country, big picnics and stuff. Where I'm from, Morecambe, they had a big sponsored, like the Guinness Book of Records attempt at the biggest picnic or something like that. There's like 5,000 people having a picnic on the promenade yesterday. All money was going to charity. Now we are past the royals and the Queen. Here we have Rishi Sunak has been urged to close a loophole from his cost of living bailout, which allows nearly 1 million second home owners to claim an extra 400 quid. So as you may have heard, we are getting, in like November or October, £400 per household to help out towards electric and gas. There are a lot of people who own 2 homes or more, and they'll be able to get more, so like 2 or 3 payments. So Rishi Sunak has been told to close that off. But on Saturday it was Angelina Jolie's 47th birthday. Ben Stokes was 31. Bradley Walsh 62. The author Val McDermid 67. Over here we have Kristen Stewart, who is playing Catwoman. I didn't know that. Yeah, so she's playing Catwoman in David Cronenberg's Crimes of the Future. I had no idea she was playing Catwoman. Andy Carroll over here, the Newcastle footballer, was getting married over the weekend, and he apparently, I don't get this some newspaper up, this is my father-in-law's paper that he left behind on Saturday. So he's marrying Billy Mucklow, God knows who she is. But he was caught with 2 women in his bed on a stag do. But she's agreed to marry him regardless, as you do. Yeah, fiance has a threesome, you still marry him. Only in the world of football and reality TV does that happen. If I did that to my missus, there'd be no bloody wedding, trust me. There might be a funeral, there'd be no wedding. I've just got my copy here. On the left here we have about the Russia and Ukraine war, saying they could go on for generations. I really hope not. Over here, tracker planted to steal my car. A Newcastle. So he's currently performing with his music pal Jeff Beck. Wow. So he's gone all the way from America to Newcastle. Why would you choose to go to Newcastle if you're trying to head down now? Spurs ace. This is Tottenham Hotspur footballer Emerson Royale was mugged in Brazil. An off-duty cop fired their gun to save him from being hurt. That could happen in this country because forget off-duty cops. On-duty cops aren't allowed firearms. Here we have Dame Deborah James on how she's facing up to her final days. Oh, that's who it was on the front. Okay. It's a real shame when she's only young. Bloody hell. I can't see how old she is, but she's 40. And she's dying, unfortunately. That's terrible. Over here on the left. So Turkey, the country, is changing its name. Wow. As you can see, it's on the left hand side. Turkey, to stop people mistaking it for the bird, a turkey, they are changing the country's name to Turkey. So Turkey. That's bonkers. Flipping heck. Here we have the always entertaining Jeremy Clarkson. I love me a bit of Jeremy. And this is his little section where he talks about a lot of different stuff. Here on the bottom right, a man searching for lost frisbees in a Florida lake has been killed by an alligator. Police say he must have known about the dangers because there were many prominent signs with a picture of a gator and the words danger, do not feed or molest. He says molest. Who's going to molest an alligator? He has a point. But also, maybe the more relevant question is, why the hell would you go looking for lost frisbees? They're like £1 at the pound shop. Why would you go looking for a lost frisbee in an alligator lake? And then on top of that, who the hell would molest an alligator? Here we have the advertisement for the Sun holidays. Okay, I'm not a fan of rats in the slice, but these rats here on the left have been taught to burrow into earthquake rubble with tiny microphones so rescue teams can talk to survivors. Guys, I'm all for helping people stuck in earthquakes. It's terrible. And I'm all for saving people. But if a rat came crawling towards me and I'm stuck under the rubble, I'd say, take the rat back and leave me here. I am scared, stupid of rats. Holy hell. We have a rap star, ex of singer Emily Sandé, was stabbed to death early yesterday. Hypo 39 was knifed in the heart during a row at a music party. Christ. It doesn't pay to be famous, does it? David the Tool Hay has been charged with throttling a man for talking too loudly at a comedy show. Classic Dave. So he apparently grabbed a man because the man was talking too loud at the London Hammersmith Apollo last year. As you do. No doubt, David. This is more on the war in Ukraine. We have some myself to try and find their cases. I've been tempted to do that in the past. When you're sick of waiting for your case at the airport. Catherine Zeta-Jones shows off her lighter side in her latest TV role. Okay, they've done a TV series of National Treasure. I enjoyed the films. I'm not sure if I'll enjoy the TV show or not. That's going to be on Disney Plus. Here they try pre-mixed pina coladas. I don't like pina coladas, so that's no interest to me. Cops U-turn after blaming foxes for savage attacks. So this weird bloke here, Stephen Bouquet, is a cat killer, as is David Ewell here. Okay everyone, this is my third attempt at how it finished in this video. If it goes wrong, then I'm afraid there will be any end to the video. So we've talked about this crazy bastard here, the two of them who are cat killers. This bloke goes up to 30, this one at 9. And in Croydon, there either is a fox or a cat, or a person who's killed 400 cats. It's funny how they make it out like it's a bloke though, with a silhouette. It could as easily be a woman. But it's horrible that all these cats are dying. Then we have Vanessa Feltz about celebrities and dieting. We have the puzzle section, money section, all useless stuff really. Don't mind the puzzles too much. Travel and travel insurance ads. Let's go to the back, let's go to the sports section. Okay, so we have Southgate angry about 30,000 Hungary fans being allowed at the game when they were meant to be banned due to claims of charges of racism and stupid stuff like that. Gareth Bale eyes 10 million World Cup boost for his country. I believe it's about 8 million they ended up with for qualifying against Ukraine yesterday. Then we used to have various little articles about the England international football team. Some more stuff about Wales. I would like to see Ukraine get to the World Cup, but I don't mind Wales being there. This was quite funny. So here, Terry Fenwick, who marked Maradona in the '86 World Cup for England, refused to swap shirts with Maradona. The shirt eventually went for 7.1 million, which is bonkers. But then Tottenham, Steve Hodge, sorry, I'm not sure who Steve Hodge played for, went and swapped his shirt with Maradona and eventually sold it, I guess, for 7 million quid. Whereas Terry Fenwick turned it down. I'm guessing his wife isn't too happy with him these days. Over here we have Danny Sturridge leaving Perth Glory. Mesut Ozil will never play for Fenerbahce again. Eric Mkhitaryan set to sign with Inter on a 2-year deal. Soon Bergwijn on his way to Ajax. Gabriel Jesus on his way to Arsenal possibly for 40 million quid. And Arrizabalaga wants to leave Chelsea, which you can't blame him. He went there to be number 1. He spent the last 2 years as number 2. I don't blame him at all for wanting to move on and go and play football week in, week out at another club somewhere. I'll say then Bayern or Real. I don't know if that's a bit tongue in cheek or if it's his way of saying, look, I'm staying at Liverpool. Maybe it's a change of mind, I'm not too sure. There we go, so that's the end of the paper for today. I'll do enough on these videos in the future if you've enjoyed it.